I'm in Lochem, a small town in the eastern Netherlands, for a few days. I'm here for work, so I knew I wouldn't have much free time, but I brought my open sketching kit with me anyway. Even though I only managed to squeeze in 3 sketches while I was there, I thought it might still make an interesting short video just because I was in a completely different environment to normal. The area around my hotel is a really picturesque and well-maintained neighbourhood. And one evening after dinner, I went for a short walk around to explore it. When you haven't got much time, you don't really want to waste too much of it walking around for ages looking for the perfect scene to sketch. So I quickly settled on just an ordinary house. Sometimes I think it's easy to forget that urban sketching doesn't have to mean cathedrals or stately homes or famous buildings. Ordinary houses on quiet streets can have a lot of character too, especially when you're in a foreign country. Being here in the Netherlands, even the so-called ordinary houses feel different to me and what I'm used to seeing. The shapes, the materials, the colours, the overall architectural style, it's all such a contrast to Suffolk in the UK where I live. And that difference alone made them feel very sketch-worthy. I quickly sketched this while I was waiting for my food to be served, and then applied a simple watercolour wash after I'd eaten. I'd actually like to have sketched the hotel itself, but knowing I really didn't have time to do it justice, I settled on a much simpler subject. Even when you don't think you'll have time to sit and draw anything, I think it's still always worth carrying a sketchbook around, just in case. And I'm so glad I made space in my suitcase for this and made time for using it. I hope it's encouraged you to take one with you, for recording just little moments that you can look back on. And I find I remember so much more about where I was when I did a sketch, much more than if I've just taken a snapshot with my phone or camera. And maybe you didn't have enough time to do a really good job of it. Maybe you didn't have time to even explore and find, a subject that really inspired you. And so you might not be 100% happy with the overall end result. But I find that doesn't really matter. It's the process of doing it. I find it almost meditative. And if it looks rubbish, no one else has to even look at it. Well, apart from everyone on YouTube, obviously, in this particular case. But you know what I mean. If you've ever sketched during a work trip or wished you had, let me know in the comments. So I'm back in my hotel room. I haven't stayed in this hotel since before COVID, and I do like this hotel, but I do find it a little bit, shall we say, 40 towers. Let's turn on a nice lamp. All right, let's not. Let's try this one. Quelle surprise. For my third and final sketch, I was really drawn to the house opposite the window of my hotel room. I think I was drawn to the car as much as the house. I couldn't see it properly from the road because of that immaculate wavy hedge, which I really loved. And as the evening was getting slightly darker anyway, I chose to sit in my room and sketch it. I'm not sure if that counts as urban sketching. Maybe I better go and check the urban sketching rule book. But I enjoyed it anyway. By this point, to be honest, it was too dark for my camera to even pick up what I was doing clearly. So I've just put a little clip here just so you get the gist. So I'm going to start with that bright yellow Porsche, or Porsche, however you like to say it. Haven't got room to draw the whole thing in, which is a shame. Probably better for the Porsche that way. It's a lovely colour. I hope they can't see me gawping at their house from my hotel room. Little accident there. What a handy radiator. Don't forget, if you are enjoying the content, please do feel free to subscribe. It's completely free, but it does help the channel, and you'll get notifications when I've brought out another video. And all too soon it was time to get back on the ferry and return to the UK. Hope you've enjoyed this little trip to the Netherlands. Thanks very much for watching, and happy sketching.